Hey guys, quick story. I'll theorize real quick and theorize about what may have been occurring earlier this morning. I'll try to shorten it. If it posts, it posts. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because my lives aren't going up right. So my mother and I went to the store today, okay? This had been planned for a couple of days. We left. My father stayed behind here at this house. As soon as my mother and I pulled out of the driveway, this kid pulls up, about 20-year-old kid. He's actually a black kid, African-American, driving a white PT Cruiser. Supposedly, he was looking for work. He was just in the neighborhood, driving around looking for work. And it just so happened that my father needs some yard work done. So my father hired this kid. This kid showed up like weirdly, coincidentally. Remember, coincidences oftentimes God remaining anonymous, or maybe even Satan remaining anonymous. As soon as me and my mother leave, this kid pulls up. My father hires him to do some work, right? Then my mother and I come back. And my mother's kind of worried about this guy. My mother and father, they said, Chris, I was putting away groceries. They said, Chris, we talk to this guy, let him know you're here. So because we're kind of worried that he might try to hurt us. We don't want him to think they're just two old people here. We want him to know there's someone stronger here, so not to try to break in. So I said, I will. Let me get my groceries put away first. So I went down to put my groceries away, started thinking about it. I'm like, wait, this seems like a principality trap. First of all, I prayed for the right thing to happen, to say the right things, to do the right thing, that God was with me and that the grace was happening. And I thought, I'm going to go introduce myself to this guy and say I'm with the Spokane Police Department. And say, nice to meet you, sir. I'm Chris with the Spokane Police. Nice to meet you. But I thought, Chris, don't do that. What if it's a principality trap? What if it's undercover crooked FBI? He says, no, you're not. You're faking your police under arrest. That was one theory. So I didn't. I just prayed about it. And I spoke publicly on a live Instagram and a couple of YouTubes. As soon as I spoke live on Instagram and YouTube, suddenly this guy that was still here got a phone call from his wife, and he had to go. He didn't say why he had to go. He didn't say where he was going. He didn't say he was going to come back. He had done the work, and he didn't get paid. He had done a bunch of work, did not get paid. He said, I got to go. Didn't say why. He didn't say, he just said his wife called him while I was speaking live, okay? He left, and then he never came back. We don't know when he's coming back. He's done a bunch of work. He was going to get more than $100. And now my father's like, because you're late, I'm only going to give you $100, is what my father wanted to give him. So this guy just randomly by surprise left. Well, instead of me talking to him, I wanted to make things safe, not only myself, my principalities, make my parents safe. I wanted to make a public testimony. As soon as I go live, he gets a phone call from his wife. He's got to go. He doesn't say why he's leaving. He doesn't say when he's coming back. He leaves and never comes back. He's not collected his money, nothing. Now, imagine this. What if there's a hit contract out for my life? This dumb shit kid just randomly got a hold of someone, and he took the hit contract. He drives over here. He's been plotting with someone else. He shows up at this place. He gets here while I'm gone to make him establish himself, make himself look like he's safe and he's been here. And then what if I go to approach him and say, I went to police, and he says, oh, this guy scared me. I felt threatened. He pulls out a gun and shoots me. What if that was a fraudulent defense? He could say, oh, this guy Chris scared me. I felt threatened because I'm black, and I felt like he was going to hurt me. He's saying he's a police officer, and there's fake police officers that are clothing themselves in police uniforms, and they are here to kill people. So this guy murders me and says, and says, well, my defense was I was scared by this. I thought Chris was going to hurt me. And that would be his legal defense. And then guess what? In a sense, you say, Hillary Clinton got me. It's death by suicide. Chris, you threatened this poor black kid who was just trying to make some money. You scared him by saying you're the police. He shot you, so you committed suicide, Chris. You shouldn't have scared him. That might have been a fucking hit contract. That might have been. That dumb shit kid might have been hired by the crooked leftists, the crooked Democrats, crooked Republicans, and tried to make it look like I committed suicide because I scared this poor innocent kid. And I was not out to hurt him or scare him at all. If I would have said, hey, I'm with the police, I can't prove, nice to meet you, sir. But that might have been the Hillary Clinton murder attempt on me. Oh, you scared? Your son scared me, so I shot him. I'm black. I'm afraid he's going to kill me. If he says he's a police officer, I don't think he's a police officer. He scared me, and I shot him. So Chris committed suicide. That might have been a fucking hit contract. The dumb shit has not come back yet to receive his money. He did the fucking work. He didn't take any of his money. He just left and didn't say when he was coming back, to say why he was leaving. He was cruising in this Bella Vista neighborhood. He was on the Facebook page, supposedly, of this Bella Vista neighborhood, which is at the end of south end of Sullivan, up the hill. You go to the south end of Sullivan in Spokane Valley, Verdale area. You make a right on Bellaterry, go up the hill. This is Bella Vista. He was up here cruising, looking for work, and you know what? That might have been a hit contract on me. But you know what? I'm not dead. An overcame principality. So there you go.